Hey YouTube, Jordan here with another little update. It's about 11 o'clock at night, and as you can see, I just got done installing a 231 or 252 3.8 or 4.1 liter Buick V6 alternator slash AC bracket onto my 350. And recently I bought a new alternator and battery. Yep, it just bolts right on with these 3 bolts under here to the cylinder head. The holes in the cylinder head are standard on all Buick 350s. Uh, the hole, the hole right here is metric thread. All the holes in the brackets, in the bracket themselves, and in the alternator right there are metric. So be aware of that. And yeah, it's pretty much just a bolt-on thing. My old bracket was this old stupid thing that's from like a 70s A body. Then the alternator adjustment bracket there. So yeah, I did have to get a new belt. It's a used belt. I just found it in the garage, but you will have to get a new belt. I'm gonna get one that's a little bit longer, so eventually, just to replace this one, because again, this belt is old. But if you want one that fits, or that will fit, there's the part number. You can see it. It's made in Mexico, so you know it's good. And really the only modifications I had to do was this support rod bracket. I cut it in the middle, cut about an inch out of it, reclocked it on this hole on the intake, which held the original big AC bracket that was all this big mess. And I had to hug out this hole right here. The hole was just back here, but I made it come over here so it would bolt on. And yeah, just cut some out of the center, reclock it, and the threads on that bar are metric as well. The hole in the intake is standard. So yeah, that's really it. This thing's nice and strong. Oh, too strong. And yep, that's just what I've been doing recently. So, oh, one more thing. Also, I scored this pretty neat little air cleaner assembly with a 350-4 high compression sticker, which, if you guys don't know, is what this engine is. If you look down, right between the spark plugs, you'll see an SP, just very faintly right over there, and 252. Not too clear on what the 252 means. It might be like the day or the month the motor was made, but the SP right down now stands for, well, is the code. You can see it faintly kind of right there. Oh, there it is. It was there for a little bit. Yep, that's just a 10 1/4 to 1 315 horsepower 410 foot-pound motor, and that's what this is. It's got a Crowler level 3 cam in it, 800 CFM quadrojet I rebuilt a while ago. Spider web in my mouth. Yeah. Yep, other than that, that's just what I've been doing. Any other little things? Oh, I recently re-added a charcoal canister. One line is the vent from the tank, and the other line goes up to the carburetor float ball vent. All that does is capture the gasoline vapors, so your car doesn't have that gas smell, and then the engine temporarily runs off and burns those off as you're driving the car, so that's pretty cool. I made my own little fuel line right here. I had to cut apart the factory one because I'm using a 1/2-inch spacer, so it wouldn't reach. So I just cut it apart and then put some little rubber fuel holes right here. I might end up putting like a fuel pressure gauge right here just because it's kind of convenient and it's already cut up. I have a fan shroud now, which is cool. It's out of a 307 Cutlass, and metal hold down plate as well for the radiator that the fan shroud bolts onto. I finally got one of these damn brackets, which are specific to cars with Buick 350s and Turbo 350s and quadrojets from 1975 to 1977, I think, before the A body got downsized. Oh, fireworks. And anything else? I got this cool little factory brass fitting and steel brake line assembly. So it's not just all one piece of rubber hose, so it'll collapse less on full throttle acceleration and rapid deceleration. Tomorrow I'm going to replace the power steering lines because, as you can see, they're kind of hokey and fucked up. I made my own little spacer brackets to get rid of the big derpy V6 power steering bracket. Oh, I do need to fix this. This should not be on the second pulley groove. It should be over here. That's no thing. I'll do that in a bit. So yeah, that's basically just what I've been doing. I'll leave you guys here. Pretty neat.